3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, everybody, to Night News. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, guys, and just really quick also as well, if you guys didn't know, we're doing a giveaway, and all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and then comment the word Avengers. That's all you gotta do. We got a lot of stuff to cover in today's episode, so strap in. In the first story, I wanted to clear up something in today's video earlier today. Avengers got announced they're doing a collab, a mashup with Fortnite, and earlier I said today it could be one of two things. One, it could be skins, or it could be a game mode, and it's actually come out that it is just a game mode. However, I'm not throwing the skin idea just out of there just yet. If there do happen to be skins tomorrow or the upcoming weeks or months with an Avengers mashup, you can guarantee that my credit card, Mr. Stark, it's not going to be feeling so good. Apparently, the limited time game mode will be called Infinity Gauntlet Limited Time Mashup. And apparently, it's supposed to be like a standard slugfest, but it's going to contain the Infinity Gauntlet. So just imagine you playing solos or squads, and you're able to have the Infinity Gauntlet. Whoever finds and equips the Infinity Gauntlet apparently contains all the power of Thanos. However, I don't think it's all the power. I do not think there's going to be like a lot of Infinity Stones and things like that. I just think you're basically just going to be really strong, and that's going to be it. So with the Infinity Gauntlet in play, it brings up the question, where the heck is this thing going to be? Is it going to be in the middle of the map? Is it going to be where the crater landed? Who knows? It is pretty sad to see Avengers skins won't be coming, but I'm still hopeful. I really want it to happen. It's just, it's not going to be happening tomorrow. Out of the blue, I get this call from Joe, and after a bit of geeking out over each other's work, we start brainstorming these crazy ideas, Mustard recalled. It was really important that whatever we did, it had to be super authentic to both Fortnite and the Avengers Affinity War, and something that fans of both would be excited about. About an hour later, we had the bones of this awesome idea for a limited time gameplay mode, and almost immediately our team got started. It's amazing to see like things like this in Fortnite are happening, and it just brings up amazing things that could happen in the future just with other movies. Not even other movies, but just anything in general. Also, the Russo brothers coming out with this pretty cool trailer. If you want to go follow those guys, the link is in the description. Next story, we have Ninja and Lil Yachty playing Fortnite last night. And I gotta say, Lil Yachty is probably like one of the most enthusiastic, funny people he's had during his streams. Most of the celebs that we see on his streams really just kind of play and just focus, and that's about it, with like little talking and little cracking jokes. Yachty was pretty frequent in talking and making jokes, and by far, this is my favorite clip out of the whole entire night. Get him, Yachty, please!
My boy, let's go.
Suck my dick!
The growth of Ninja is ridiculous and amazing, and just pure awesome, how much he has been growing. A couple 100,000 subscribers a couple of months ago, and now being over 10 million and hitting hundreds of millions of views on YouTube, Instagram, and millions of impressions on Twitter. Absolutely so cool. And it's amazing to see that he's not going out there to ask these people to play. People are legit coming to him in waves of just wanting to play with this guy because he is so good. Which brings up a question from me to you guys. Do you believe that Ninja has kind of hit like the A-list celebrity from now, just because of how many people know him? And I think the older generation would kind of disagree with me on this, that he's not A class, but I definitely can see it. You mention Ninja's name and everybody knows, especially within the younger generation, everybody knows who he is. I'm definitely excited in the future when Ninja's going to be playing with Donald Trump and King Jong-un to settle a peace treaty, and that's how the ninja's gonna save the world. Also, today we have these daily skins, and like I have said every single episode of Night in News, if you guys want to be able to get these, if you don't have the money for it, and you might be a little bit lucky, all you gotta do is subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment Avengers, and we'll be picking some people to win a giveaway, so you guys will be able to buy some skins. Please, Epic, please give Avenger skins, please. Next story, we have Ricegum in the news, and probably for not the best of reasons. It's kind of been becoming like a meme, especially in the Fortnite community, that Ricegum has been faking his gameplays, even though it kind of seems like it is a little bit of a joke. And that's one thing I could never take from Ricegum, is I never know if he is joking or if he's actually being serious, because he's always kind of had that trolling mentality. But in this gameplay that he uploaded a while back, it kind of seems like whenever he would turn in his face cam, within his hand cam, he wouldn't turn at all. So quite a few YouTubers have been calling him out recently, and I have to say that this definitely, it's 100% fake to me. I remember seeing the gameplay the first time. I knew it was fake, but kind of with Ricegum's persona, I just kind of take it as he's more trolling and joking than anything. We had Nick A30 kind of roast him a little bit about it, and kind of explain to everybody why he thinks that the whole thing is fake, along with some other YouTubers as well who have been kind of just throwing him under the boat. But like I said, again, I think it's kind of dependent on how you take it. I kind of just take it as it's Ricegum. It's kind of the way he does things. It's trolly, it's different, it's to get people to talk about him. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's getting people to talk about him. I'm talking about him right now. So I think a lot of people would agree that this gameplay is fake. I do believe that it is his. I just think it's from a completely different time. I would have to say that if it's not him, that's definitely a little bit weird, and it gives up another question for other bigger YouTubers as well. Some people have been starting to get called out a little bit more and more. Coming from somebody that does a lot of live commentaries, it's one of the most difficult things is to try to talk, make a gameplay, and do it again and again and again and again and again, because you keep dying. It's very, very annoying. However, I will say I still don't agree with doing that, of recording footage and then putting a quote-unquote live commentary later to it. To me, a little bit scummy. And today, in clip of the day, we have a Stairway to Heaven win. And if you guys ever want to be a part of the clip of the day, all you need to do is go to our Twitter and link us a tweet with the URL. That's all you gotta do. But we have a Stairway to Heaven win, the guy being at the highest peak of the entire map, the highest you can build, jumps all the way down and kills the guy. Amazing clip. And with this last news, I wanted to get your guys' opinion on this, just because I'm very 50-50 on this, and that is these skins from Toxin from Rise Nation, who made skins for LG FaZe, Optic Gaming, TSM, and Splice, and I think a couple others as well. And in particular, I'm not a really big fan of team skins, especially like in games. Although I kind of see it being a benefit for like when events actually start happening, but I'm not really too big on these being put into the actual game. I just have always felt that towards games, especially within Call of Duty. I wasn't a huge fan of all the team ones going. I thought it should be based more around just fully around the game rather than just like esports teams, because with esports teams they kind of come in, come out, they die, which it's still a good way to represent a team. Just if you love somebody so much, you can be able to do something like that. But in reality, I don't see myself like repping this, even though like I really do love a lot of these teams a lot. And maybe if they were like different colors or different characters rather than just like different colored skins, then maybe that's a little bit different. But I can't really see how Fortnite would integrate something as like team-based skins into a game. Maybe they can. I mean, maybe we'll see some crazy people within the competitive scene of Fortnite, and they themselves will get their own skin. And we haven't really seen anybody actually like get their own skin. We've only seen like cosmetics done for like emotes, and really the only person that has gotten something, at least an item, has been Ninja with his plumbing samurai sword katana thing. So I don't know, I'm really 50-50 on this. to be honest, I probably wouldn't buy any of these just because there are some teams I like, there's some teams that I don't. But I want to get your guys' opinion. Is this something that you would definitely 100% rock, or do you think it should be more for like only the people within esports? That's where I kind of feel like only the people that are playing in tournaments and things like that. I feel like that's something they could do. But also at the same time, for the teams that are also just not as big, they don't get one either. So I just kind of see that to be unfair. More things going against it than I would say for it, but I want to get your guys' opinion on it as well. Again, if there's any stories that you want us to cover, all you need to do is just tweet us over at Night News. If you have any clips or amazing things that are going on within Fortnite, just again tweet us at Night News Network. Thank you again, everybody, so much for watching. This has been Night News, your best, worst, unbiased, biased, 100% factual, fictional Fortnite news network. Thank you for watching. My name's Jeff.